Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Growth Switch with me, Cyril. This being episode 10 for 2023. If you've missed out all the other episodes that we've ever done in The Growth Switch, you can go to The Growth Switch on YouTube or go to cyrilmatiba.com and then go to the Growth Switch tab and you will find all the episodes there. Remember, this is for you. Really to help you in your journey as you look to execute on your purpose, execute on your life goals that will help you to attain the vision that you've set out for your life. All of us should have a vision that we set out for our life, what we picture our future life as, which then informs the things that we should be doing now that will get us there. And really our online masterclasses are meant to assist you with practical insights that you can take from and apply in your journey in the way that you see fit. Each of us have different journeys, so how I've applied these things in my life and how you may apply them in your life could be slightly different, but the principle remains the same really. In this episode, we will chat about why it is important to share your story, really, and as we start on this topic, if I can share a bit about my background as far as this topic is concerned, is I used to be, a person who, I didn't want to share my story much. I was like, why do you want to know about my story, and things like that. But then as I realized that if I'm to live my purpose, and execute on it, to its fullest, my purpose being, having a positive impact on the lives of others, in particular the youth, and helping to empower them become better versions of themselves, change their circumstances, really to help people, bridge inequality gaps and poverty cycles and things like that. If I'm to do that, then sharing my story of how I've gone about looking to do that is really important. And as I understood that, then I started sharing my story a lot more through either speaking at events or I've written a few books. I also write a few thought pieces on a number of platforms. And then there's really the Growth Switch, where we're able to share some insights and tips and tricks and some things that have worked for me in my career, and now I've gone about doing those things and some mistakes and lessons and things like that, which is really the point is to help people to become better versions of themselves, like I said. So I'm hoping that as I've said this, it kind of then lights a bulb for you in terms of why you should share your story. Each of us have a different story. My story is not the gospel, it's not the yardstick, it's not the each of us have a different story. Each of us have different experiences, so each of us can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of mentorship, as part of the Cyril Madiba Empowerment Foundation, which is a non-profit. And you find that as you going through this mentorship relationship, with young people either studying or just that working, or unemployed, you learn through some experiences that they have gone through that I never went through during my time, sort of how they dealt with them. And you get to learn really from that perspective as well. It's always interesting how in a mentorship relationship, people can perceive that the learning is one way, the mentor imparts the knowledge, but the mentee also imparts knowledge in terms of how they approach things and what they've experienced in the past. So sharing your story really helps other people learn from you. In fact, sharing your story, another important thing is it inspires others. I've lost count how many people, when I've either spoken at an event or I wrote a piece or whatever it is, will then come to me and say, hey, I was really inspired by that. I'm almost giving up on this journey. A lot of people are on the CA route, given that I've got that background. I'd almost given up on the CA route But seeing that really helped motivate me a bit more to keep going. And that is how I got to where I am now. And really, the end goal is not to share your story to get validation and get people saying, you're the man, you whatever. If you do it for those reasons, you're really doing it for the wrong reasons. It's not really about you, it's not about me. I see myself as a vessel through which this work gets done. If I get praise, I get praise. If I don't, that's fine. But if someone has been impacted such that they can be, empowered and achieve their goals, that's fine, right? So whether or not the praise comes or not, it's neither here nor there. It's about sharing that story and helping people to learn from your story, no matter what the story can be. There's people who I meet and they're like, oh, but I haven't achieved much, whatever. It's not about achievements, it's about sharing your story. Who you are, where you come from, what have you done, how have you gone about it. You're not putting yourself out there as some guru. You're just sharing a story as someone who will be able to relate to your story and learn from it. Like I said, you may be able to inspire someone who's close to giving up or has given up or is thinking about giving up. And you may be able to help the person turn around. So yeah, find whatever platform is comfortable for you to share your story, right? Most importantly, you need to be authentic, right? It shouldn't read like some PR stunt that you're trying to put out there. Should be authentically you. The person that you are here should be the same person that when someone meets you on the street and they remember you from whatever platform you were, whether you spoke at an event or whatever it is, and they're like, oh hey Cyril, you should be the same person there. So also it helps because it becomes a comfortable thing for you as well. If you choose mediums that are not comfortable for you, then it kind of shows the delivery as well. And it also deters you from sharing your story because you're like, okay, I'm not really comfortable with this medium. If I wasn't comfortable with this video medium, it should show. And I might have stopped episode 2, baby. We're more than 50 episodes in now. But yeah, I might have stopped episode 2 to say, I'm not comfortable doing this. So you choose a medium that's comfortable for you. Some people choose podcasts, some people do this. Some people, will do articles instead. Whatever it is that's comfortable for you to share your story, do it. So let's leave it there. If you found this useful, please share it with others. You can follow us on various social media pages. And remember, guys, you must share your story. You will never know who gets impacted when you share your story.